Hi, and welcome to the first ever episode of Opinionista. That's me. I'm very excited to start this YouTube channel. I have a lot of opinions to share, and I think they're pretty valid. I want to start with something pretty relevant right now. It's Halloween time. There's ghosts, there's goblins, there's zombies. Oh my God, The Walking Dead. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what really scares me at Halloween time, and that is Halloween costumes for 6, 7, 8, and up for girls. The choices that are out there are absolutely appalling. And I know it's been in the media, and I know we've heard from fathers and mothers and blah, blah, blah. But I was really the first to complain about it years ago. Just nobody was listening because I didn't tape myself. The choices out there for girls for Halloween are what I call either slutty or sleazy or slut easy. And you all know what I'm talking about. You know, the sexy, sleazy witch, or the cheerleader, or the 50s girl, or whatever it is. And it's actually very appalling, the sexualization of our children that we seem to be doing as a society. I myself believe that we can fix that we actually have the power. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is not so much about Halloween, but it does scare me, is how the mass media uses women to sell things that have absolutely nothing to do with women's bodies or with the product in general. And the biggest offender, in my opinion, is Carl's Jr. You can YouTube it right now and find a Carl's Jr. commercial that is blatantly disgusting, in my opinion. I'll reenact it for you because it's just fun. So imagine me, young, with TNA that's firm, and half clothed, probably in a bikini or a very low cut shirt. And I've got this big, juicy hamburger, and I'm staring at it, and my mouth is open. Oh, I want that hamburger. It looks so good. They actually do this in the commercial. I'm not faking this. And then they take a big bite. Oh, and it's yummy and messy. And oh, and it gets all over me. I'm such a dirty girl. Yeah. That's how Carl's Jr. is marketing their hamburgers with TNA. So what's sad about the Halloween costumes and the Carl's Jr. marketing is that it's commonplace and it's become the norm in our society. But this is what we can do, because I believe that consumers have forgotten something. It's called supply and demand, and that we have the power to control how A, things are marketed, and B, what sells. So take, for example, the Halloween costumes. If this year, by chance, you go to a store, wherever you're going to shop, and you see a Slut Easy Halloween costume for your 8-year-old girl, don't buy it. If you stop buying these awful Halloween costumes that they're making, then the manufacturers, the bigwigs, the CEOs, they're not going to make those Halloween costumes because they're not going to make money. That's how we have the power as consumers. If we're not buying what they're supplying, they're not gonna make that crap. So what I suggest this year, instead of buying a Slut Easy costume, is go out and buy a costume that is more appropriate for your child. I don't know, My Little Pony or Doc McStuffins, or better yet, make your own costume. You know, years ago, and I'm talking, I'm 45, so years ago, we used to put on a sheet and cut holes in it, and we were ghosts, and it covered our entire body. and in central New York, that was great because you were probably freezing at Halloween, so you could have like your snowsuit underneath it and then the ghost costume over top. Sometimes people would put a cowboy hat on top of it because a cowboy ghost was super cool. The point is, be creative. Go as a molecule. Have your daughter go as someone that she should be admiring or striving to be, like a doctor, a nurse, not a sexy nurse, but a nurse, a professor, a lawyer, a humanitarian. Even Angelina Jolie is a better choice than a slut easy cat outfit. Because you have the power, consumers. It's all in you. That's my first episode of Opinionista. Join me again soon when I'll be talking about a local Central New York landmark that you've probably never seen, but you should. Bye for now.